All right, all right, all right.
Deal.
All
What's the
right, we
deal? What's
back,
the
B.
deal?
We back. We got Hell's Kitchen in the building, live from
What's up?
motherfucking Clubhouse in the building.
What's happening? What's
Salute,
happening?
my
What's happening?
guys.
We
Salute.
outside, B.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
We,
Let me make sure
we
I ain't.
outside. What's going on?
All right, yeah, we good, man. We in the building, y'all. And today we gonna
So
take it slow, B. We got a good, nice interview. We about to pick my boy brain. You know what I'm saying? No homo, no slat. We gonna pick his brain. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into it. You know what I mean? So sit back and relax. Enjoy the show. Roll up your weed. You know what I'm saying? About to light up the weed. You know what I'm saying? You ready to go? You ready?
I'm ready to go.
Are you
Ready.
ready?
Ready, Freddy, baby. Ready, Freddy. Ready, Freddy. We outside. Hey,
All right.
salute the keys to the city, man. We outside, man. With the keys to the city. You
That's
understand me?
right.
That's right.
You already know. Open this soda. You know, I gotta put my whistle. You know. All right. Listen. All right. So let's take this from the top, man.
Yes, sir.
Let the people know exactly who you are and what state do you come from. Let's keep
I
it
come
simple.
from the state. Okay, so who I am is I'm JT Hellzkichin. I come from the state of Illinois.
Okay.
Yeah, I come from the
Chicago.
state of Illinois. I come from Chicago and Chicagoland area. I grew up in Chicagoland area though.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. And how old are you, Mr. Hell's Kitchen?
I'm in my late 30s. I'll be 40 in
Late
2
30s.
years.
Okay. All right. And are you a parent?
Of course, yes, sir.
How many kids you got?
5.
Okay, so you a full-time dad. And how's that life been treating you as a full-time dad?
Life is good knowing what I know about myself. However, life has its differences with the circumstances and the situation of fatherhood like mine. And we can get into that too. We can
Okay.
definitely get into that. I would like to get into that.
Okay. All right. One thing at a time, God. I got you, bull. I see
Yes, sir.
you ready to go. But what we want to know is, do you have any testimony that you can account to you having God in your life?
That's a deep question. I have God in my life because I have myself in my life. I have testimony as far as, so I grew up in a Christian household. So, of course, I had what I would say today is a form of spirituality that was taught to me. That was my my precursor, or my I don't know the word, but it was my guide to spirituality in this life, in this world, in this modern day society of America, in the household that I grew up in. Christian background, went to church all the time. You know what I'm talking about? We used to do Bible studies in my house. You hear me? My parents would make me sit and my parents, when I say my parents, I refer to the father that I refer to as dad is my stepfather.
Right. The same thing with me. I got you.
Right. Boom. So they made us sit down and like, every child had their week where you had to teach Bible study. And if you was doing some bullshit and they could tell you didn't read it, you probably gonna get fucked up.
Right. You gotta know. You gotta know, boy. You gotta know. Yep.
I come from, as far as when my stepfather stepped into my life, there's a lot of strong men over there. You know what I'm saying? So, they ain't take no shit. They was men for real, You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you something. So
up?
it's safe to say that you're a God-fearing man.
For
it's safe
sure.
to say that?
Yes,
okay.
I'm a God-loving man, and I know God loves me, man, to be more specific.
Right. So
Because I don't think
let me ask.
Godship was based in fear. I think that was slave ship and mastership given to slaves type shit. But that's another story. Go ahead, I'm listening, bro.
Okay. So moving forward,
Indeed.
do you feel an obligation in your soul to try to make this wrong world right?
Yes.
Can you elaborate on that?
So, all right, let's talk about it. There was a time in my life where, we used to gang bang. We used to do a lot of crazy shit, wild shit. We was with the shits for our shit, who we was, what we stood for. However, in moments, I could think back in moments, and this is when I was young. I'm in my, I'll be 40 in a second. But I could think back in moments where, like, I'm literally fucking a nigga up. You know what I'm saying? Getting down on somebody or something. Whatever the case may be. In my head, it's a voice like, "Damn, G, what you doing to this? It ain't that serious, G. Leave that nigga alone." Like something telling me, just me. I don't know how you niggas felt about it. However, it was always something that felt like it was speaking to my soul. Like, nigga, chill out, G. You tripping. You know what I'm saying? You tripping like a motherfucker, G. Like, slow down, fam. Like, all right, fam, I feel you, but chill out. Like a voice. During the, I feel like at that time, the greatest parts of my potential destruction, that voice would become louder in moments.
Right.
And then so let's go before that. Me coming up, when I was a young boy, when you pure, you're a pure child. I still have thoughts about childhood. I was still in a crazy world, in a kind of crazy environment for a space and time in my life. Once upon a time, through my mother's situation. I'm not gonna speak too deeply on that, but I can remember a time where I didn't want no harm for nobody. Like, I didn't want to live bad or be a bad guy, or I can remember that, and to have that,
Right.
to know that was a part of my childhood and my first being, and to become a bit demonic, if you will, demon time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those are two different extremes. So, at the point where like I said, at the point of my potential greatest destruction of the time, when I say potential greatest, because I could have lost my life with all the shit that was going on. People have, people will, people do, right? So, of course, I went to jail at a young age. I was 18. Now, I went to jail when I was a teenager, but that was juvenile shit. So before I went to jail, I was on juvenile probation for some shit, but that's another story. But when I was 18, I caught a pistol case. You know what I'm saying? Me catching that case, that's when I knew that certain things were real. God, even. You know what I'm saying? That's when I knew for a fact that that loud voice was trying to stop me from this potential disaster. And it was still a disaster in of itself, but it wasn't the greatest disaster of all time like it could have been. You know what I mean? So, you know, even when I was locked up, G, I would kind of look around me. I ain't had no rappies or no, people that went down with me and nothing. It was just me. You know what I'm saying? So, 2 people snitched on me, by the way. I got snitched on by 2 of the guys that was with me. You know what I'm saying? And it was other witnesses too, because I did it in broad daylight. In my car type shit. And
You was wild for the night.
You said what?
You was wild for the night.
Yeah. So when I'm me being 18, you feel me? I'm in the legal world. I just reached adulthood and shit. And I'm fresh in this place. I'm paying attention to what everybody doing, what everybody saying, what's moving, what's not moving. And I seen the nature of glorification, or even the nature of neglect towards the seriousness of whatever the fuck going on. Like, niggas coming back, yeah, they just gave me 25, I'll be out in about 18. I'm gonna do this shit on top of my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, and be
Shit.
thinking about my case and the shit I caught. I'm like, damn.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm on some real nigga shit, and I don't know, like, cause I'm not a hoe ass nigga or none of that, but just on some thoughtful shit, just in my thoughts. I'm just talking about my thoughts, cause bro asking me some real questions about, do I feel like it's my soul's goal to help people and, you know, to change the world at large? Yes. So, but
All right,
I
let's move
think
on. Let's
about,
move on. I don't want to get you. I don't want to get you. I don't want to get you tongue tied and make me lose
no, I
timestamp.
know where I'm at. I can get back.
All
I
right.
know where.
All right. I got something else I want to say. Go ahead, though. You got it.
Yeah, I know where
Get
I'm
it
at.
off your chest.
You know what I'm saying? So back in the day, in the time of what it was, you know, niggas, you know, yeah, I'm just, you know, I'm come out just when I get out, give me an ounce of woo, we gonna be straight tight. Like, and I'm not saying nothing against bro or anybody that think like them or been through that and gotta do that when they in the midst of others, because I understand that part of it as well. However, you know, to be locked up in a prison or a cell or a system of sorts, it's mind-boggling the offense that it is to me. My bad, right. I'm getting above the camera. It's mind-boggling, and it's even more mind-boggling that niggas sign up for it, whether they sign up for it in the form of staying in that bitch for 15 years or even making themselves in a position to get there. So I had to look at myself. I had to really look at myself and really see myself as a young man, and these are older men. Everybody, damn near everybody, it's definitely niggas in there my age coming in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, when you get to population and shit, and I'm talking about county shit, not prison, but still, when you get to population, you know, you get around older niggas and niggas that's calling shots or whatever the case may be, and it's mind-boggling the shit that we say in order to get through, and we don't actually do nothing about it in most cases. You know what I'm saying? So back to the question. What's up?
It frustrates you?
What you said? Does it frustrate me?
Yes.
Does it frustrate me when I see that my brothers might be, I feel, in my opinion, might be a little blindsided a little bit?
Yeah.
Yes. It highly frustrates me. The more that I've gained knowledge, it didn't frustrate me then. It didn't frustrate me in the moment. It was just what I was witnessing in the moment, and I knew what it made me think and feel like. So what because you know, this is my first time getting locked up, so I don't really know what the fuck going on. I ain't got nobody down here with me, walking me through this shit. I'm just taking it as it go. I don't know what these officers finna do. I ain't never been down here. You hear me?
So let me ask you this. Through all those experiences that you've had thus far, leading up to this point right now in life, would you say that's something that motivated you to go on over to Clubhouse so you could start building with other brothers and sisters? Or did you go over there on some trolling shit? Which one?
Okay, let's talk about it.
Because you know, it's a lot of trolling going on over there, so I'm trying to figure out.
Troll City over there, famo.
Did you go over there initially, you know, for that or no?
See, I was on Clubhouse at least 6 months to a year before I really understood and knew what the fuck a troll was. Like, even when niggas would say he trolling, like when niggas, I'd be like on some confused shit. Like, what the fuck you mean, nigga? What the fuck is a troll, nigga? I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know what that means. But anyway, I always like go past it. But you know, once I started seeing other things and shit popping up, Trolls Nation and what a troll. These niggas. So these niggas playing the game. You know, once I caught on and caught up, I see what it was. So no, I did not go on there to troll. I went on there to simply, you know, once I entered into a room and I was in there with live people from different places all over the place, and we just simply chopped it up. You know, when I first got on Clubhouse, it was a very enjoyable experience for me, especially what was going on at that time in my life. You know, my 2-year-old son was born premature. So I had, like, for instance, I had downloaded the app, right? But I'm always downloading the new apps that I hear be talked about. I might not necessarily be on there, but I probably got to log in an account. You know what I'm saying? Probably got at least one picture on that bitch. and a few followers until I tap into it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So during this time of my son being born premature, my wife had to stay in the hospital with him for about 3-4 months, and she
Months?
stayed there the whole time. Yes,
Damn.
she stayed there the whole time. So I was at the crib by myself.
Sorry
You
to
know
hear
what I'm
that,
saying?
bro.
So no, it was good. It's all good because everything good. Little boy be running around and doing his thing. He all good. Everything's lovely. So when you fast forward the frame, but at that time, I'd be in the crib by myself, and then I got a notification about a 1-year anniversary on Clubhouse that I never got on. So me being at the crib, I'm like, man, let me check this shit out. And that's when I found out it's like a digital party line. I don't know if in New York City y'all had the party line,
900
but we had
numbers
the
and all
party
that
line.
shit.
Huh?
We had
You
the
know what I'm
one
talking about?
900 numbers and all that. Party lines.
Right. You could press
Chats.
pound to go to the next room, all that shit. You be in the room
Mm-hmm.
with a bunch of motherfuckers, right? Type shit. They didn't pretty much digitize the party
Put that
line.
on your phone. They put that on your phone.
Boom, you could look
For
at it.
free.
You know,
For free.
for free. So boom. So here we are. So now I'm just on the app. They tell my 1-year anniversary. I actually go in it. I start seeing names in different clubs that I'm already following their YouTube, but I didn't know they was on Clubhouse type shit. And
Right.
I'll name them. I'll name the clubs. One of them was Death of the Cloud Chaser. One of them was the Bullets Gotti shit. The Hocus 4/5 shit. And of course, I knew who Whack 100 was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But so of course, when I seen them pop across my screen, I jump in those rooms. I'm not knowing what's going on. I'm not knowing what a troll is. I'm not knowing what a goo is. I'm not knowing what like I would actually be surprised when a nigga would jump off the mic and say something crazy to me. I'd be kind of stuck. Like, is he really talking to me? And I'd be kind of like trying to explain myself. Like, bro, what you doing, bro? Like, I'm just chopping it up. Like, cause niggas, like, I remember I got into it with the nigga from eBands one time because he thought I was trying to take over his room. And basically that's what everybody would think on some real shit. They thought I would try to take over their room because I would talk to the room and I'd be the only one in there talking and people listening, asking me questions and I'm answering questions, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And everybody would come, and I didn't get it at first. I'm like, nigga, I don't even know where the fuck I'm at, nigga. Fuck your room, nigga. Ain't nobody think about.
Let me ask you something real quick before I forget this thought.
You try to make some content, and I'll be like, nah, I don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
Let me ask you something real quick. Before I lose this thought, right? I got 2 questions, but I want you to answer it part by part, right? The first question is, name for me the illest, talking about negative now. Name for me the illest negative moment you had on Clubhouse. And obviously the next one is going to be the positive moment, right? But tell me, let's start first with the negative moment. The worst moment you had on Clubhouse. Go. I'm on mute.
It's one or two though, because one of them is so negative. I really don't want to speak on it.
Well, then just choose the one that you're willing to speak on, and let's get to that.
I speak on this one. I can speak on this one. Pink bonnet.
The fuck is this?
I know. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a negative moment, but it's definitely was a thing that could have been taken quite negatively. So I'm a real guy, serious guy, but I'm also a funny guy. So I made a video on my Instagram once upon a time, right? So let me tell you what I was doing that day. So this is what I was doing that day. I got braids in my hair. I got long hair. Me and my family, we try to be as holistic as possible. So when I condition my hair with actual plants and fruit based, not even fruit based, but we gonna get all that stuff up in there. I'm gonna put a cap on and call it a day. So this particular day we couldn't find the black shower cap, so it was a pink one. All right, boom. So it was a pink bonnet type shower cap to keep my hair, you know what I'm saying, and all the oils and all of what we put in there, right there. We take care of my shit, right? So I got on FaceTime with my other children, and I was actually cooking, and I had my shirt off with a pink bonnet on because I had just got my hair washed. You know what I'm saying? So my shirt was off. So, you know, my kids got a kick out of it. Like, nigga, you crazy. They ain't call me nigga, but nigga, you crazy. Like, you crazy, daddy. Like, you got a knife in your hand. You got your shirt off, and you got a pink bonnet on. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to tell us something. So, you know, they got a kick out of it. So I thought it was funny. So I went on my Instagram and I made a little short video. It's really a long video, but I took a piece out of it. You know what I'm saying? I was cooking some bison burgers. And my oldest son was there also in the video while I'm cooking the bison burgers. Because we're at home. We're in my kitchen. We're at home in my kitchen. And I got the knife out and I'm chopping up some shallot. You know, I say some funny shit. It's on my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And so basically, I'm in the 100 NT room. And, you know, to make a long story short, without going into too many details, I disagree with Wack 100 on his stage. You know?
Okay.
And I also told the other men in the room that I disagree with y'all for even acting like y'all ain't never woo 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 just because y'all possibly might be on this stage. Well, I guess Wack didn't like that. So he started digging, who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? So my Instagram was connected to my shit. He goes to Instagram. He finds what he needs to find that's suitable enough for him. He screenshots it, and he gets the screenshot when I got my son in the background. So, and the narrative was what it was. You could think a million things. That a pink bonnet nigga with a grown-looking man in his background with his shirt off with a knife in his hand. You know, you could come up with so many scenarios. So that was so. Even though the other niggas would try to trip on me and they kick me out their rooms and argue with me or whatever bullshit, I done went over here to the 100 ENT room. Right? They tried to finish me though, but that's what really got me started because everybody on Clubhouse had Hellzkichin fucked up. G, I'm trying to tell you, G Key. They had me fucked up. All this pink bonnet shit, all these narratives. So real talk, for the next few months, I'm not even gonna lie, I was just pulling up. At that point, I'm pulling up to set the record straight. Y'all not finna, because Hellzkichin, because it really fucked me up because I went in there on some Hellzkichin shit, and you know Hellzkichin do music. Hellzkichin do a lot of whole other type of shit that ain't got nothing to do with this Clubhouse shit. But damn, you got a nigga like Wack 100, he got a following. You know what I'm saying? You can't let a nigga with a following just kind of tarnish your name and you just fall back because it's gonna look like you just a regular nigga, and I'm not. I ain't never been. You feel? So I basically had to go ahead and just dedicate myself. And I ain't really dedicate myself like that. It was more so me sitting in that crib for them 3-4 months. You know what I'm saying? My lady not there, and it's just me and my Rottweiler. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I gotta goddamn it get social because I didn't want to get outside because of what was going on. You know what I'm saying? The only time I would get outside was to go to do some, you know, check on my business type shit and check on them, bring her some supply. Right. Baby, I went and got her some food. I went over here and got us some pizza from the spot that we used to. You feel me? I'm finna pull up. Right. We finna eat. Whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me ask you this. So, what happened that really made you stay on Clubhouse for the amount of time that you've been on it thus far?
The impact that I have had on people that have listened to the sound of my voice when I'm not arguing. Because when I went to Clubhouse to once I got it in my head that I could spread, because I'm a person that reads a lot and I got a lot to give. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot to give in real time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot stored up for motherfuckers and shit. And so when I get excited when I have a place to give this what that I have. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen Clubhouse, I looked at it as like, damn, I could communicate with motherfuckers. Like for instance, the party line. The party line was regional, bro. We couldn't talk to a motherfucker in the next state over unless they was close by in the Indiana city that was close to Illinois type shit. But we couldn't talk to niggas in Miami and shit like that. This shit wasn't there. But now I could talk to you. I could talk to him, them, or whoever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Across the world around this bitch. So why not get amongst people that need to know? whether they gonna troll or not, I got a message to give. I got something that I need to say. I got something that I'm going to say.
Right.
Better yet, I got something that I'm going to say. And like I said, you know, I'm famous for telling the motherfucker, hey, well, if you want me to shut up, you ain't got no choice but to throw me to the goddamn goo. 3, I do a countdown for him. I'm ready. Take me there, because I ain't finna stop talking. What the fuck is you talking
That
about?
boy is right. Yeah, that nigga said he went to the goo 3 times. He'd go back. He don't give a fuck. I seen it though. I seen them niggas shit. Boy, I seen it. They put you down. You came right back up with a whole nother account and all that. That boy there, man. Woo! I seen it.
That
I
clubhouse
seen it.
shit. That clubhouse shit. It's important to me in ways, and it's also unimportant to things that certain people are doing. You know, when you on an app or a platform, most of these motherfuckers out here are doing it for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? It's just like people sign up for so much shit, different organizations and different things for like wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not on Clubhouse to chase nobody's clout. Like, you like, people don't understand they dealing with a man who he already think highly than a bitch of himself. That's all that ever mattered to me as far as that is concerned. I'm not trying to like even when I'm arguing, I'm usually arguing points based in truth. Like, if you out here lying, or you being deceitful or fucked up, or you saying some shit that don't make sense in a moment that it don't matter, like, I'm a argue about that shit, because I need to use you right now as an example as to what we shouldn't do. And I need to make light on that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people say and do things on that application, and others, that's just some shit that us as a people would never accept once upon a time. The niggas that I was looking up to when I was a shorty would never accept a lot of the shit that we accept so easily today. And motherfuckers wonder why shit's so crazy out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, you gotta have some form of control out this bitch. Like, and when people not practicing that shit, it just get real crazy, bro. It get real crazy. It get real dicey out this bitch for all of us. No matter where we at, where niggas is performing in that manner, in that fashion, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real, G. Like, it's so many people that have come up missing because of somebody else's bullshit. And they ain't even had to come up missing, but somebody wasn't standing on their business. Somebody wasn't doing it the right way. Somebody was being fucked up, and then or greedy, or, you know. So we gotta be careful out this motherfucker, G.
So let me ask you this: have you connected with some good people or good connections being on Clubhouse?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've
Can
definitely
elaborate
connected
about
with a lot of good people, but you know what? On Clubhouse, okay. Like on who?
Yeah, like,
you talking about like who?
You
want me to shout out the motherfuckers? Okay, well.
Yeah, you can shout out some motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, so shout out to Unstricken Mentality. Shout out to the Hallway guys. Shout out. You know what? I'm gonna be real in this, man. Listen. Salute to everybody on Clubhouse, because I done been in. Okay, so let's get specific. I done been on a lot of stages. You know what I'm saying? Unstricken Mentality is where I started, as far as when I said, you know, I'm gonna be with this over here. But up until then, before that, I was in everybody's room, but I wasn't like, you know, I'm this or that or the third.
Mingling and jingling.
Unstricken Mentality, huh?
You was just mingling and jingling. Mingling and jingling.
I ain't gonna say mingling and jingling. That jingling sound crazy. That shit go crazy. But I was definitely mingling. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
But I was definitely mingling. But again, I didn't understand the Clubhouse culture either. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand that people in different rooms was into it with each other, and I wasn't in that mix. So for anybody that seen me on the first year and a half on Clubhouse, I wasn't like to no specific group of motherfuckers like that. You know what I'm saying? Up until and Unstricken Mentality, we started off in a kind of crazy place. GOK, you know what I'm saying? God of Kings and P had the Unstricken going. They had Zeke Black over. They had a bunch of people over there. I don't want to get to calling everybody out, but a lot of Feed the Wolves. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot of people over there. In the beginning, people thought I was a 100 ENT spy.
Yeah, salute the pillows, man. And salute the pillows.
I was gonna get the pillows, but I was starting off at Unstricken. You know what I'm saying? We finna get to we finna start it in the past, in the present. You know what I'm saying? We gonna bring it all together. You know what I'm saying? Say the best for last, cause me and you here because of the brother pillows. Me and you sitting in this room right now. You know what I'm saying? So salute to him for actually bringing some fruit out of all of this shit. Because right now we developing fruit. We growing, we sowing seeds so we can reap, you know what I'm saying, what we sow. You know what I'm talking about? Right now in this moment, in real time. I was gonna get the pillows. We weren't gonna leave pillows about that motherfucker. Not at all. But P and them had the Unstricken going, and some things went sideways between him and GOK and some more shit, and the Bloody Bunch. That was a thing, but that was a thing when I look back at it in hindsight. It was what you would call a play. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but it was definitely a big play, a play that I wasn't aware of or didn't see. Because again, I was always still kind of the new guy from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, looking back, it's what it was, and now we got the hallway guys popping off. You know what I'm saying? We got the Unstricken back popping off. We got Stack City and them going crazy over there with what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all of them. Shout out to the team. Shout out to those that still are riding to the wheels fall off.
That's right. So the motherfucking wheels fall off. All right, hold on. We're gonna get into another fire joint real fast. Hold on 1 second, bro. Scam. Hold on 1 second. Let's get into this joint right here. This joint is fire. I think y'all gonna like it.
The most important thing in business is honesty, integrity, hard work, family. Never forgetting where we came from. Make sure. So you are what you are in this world. That's either one or two things. Either you're somebody or you're nobody. I'll be right back.
Intelligent, dangerous, and lavish. I'm a gangster. Turn the page, flip the script. I'm getting to it, and I get it, bitch. Presidential status, any room that I walk. If she with me, she the baddest. She gon' move when I talk. I treat her like a queen, she ratcheted and everything. Head done, nails done, then she got a twerk team. Let them watch, let a snake pay attention. I hope they learning something while they over there hissing. Anyways, I focus, and I keep my distance. And I hold the keys, but not the ones that got y'all snitching. And I'm speaking blunt, but then direct, pay attention. Long story short, man, she just never tell you never what your right hand do. Cause now Smiller got 20 and ain't the right man too. Niggas hollering gang making fool hype man moves. Like they with the click forever but quit the fight too soon. On everything, off the strength. Yeah. Straight to the bank. On everything, off the strength. Yeah. All my niggas captains, I just got on everything, off the strength. Yeah. All the bad bitches wanna come with me. On everything, off the strength. Yeah. Boys was driving straight to the back. Shit ain't a game, could be a trick.
Yeah.
Roll the dice, it's hit or miss. Now you decide on what it is based upon the facts and that true gut feeling. It could have been that time that you wasn't feeling. Never mistake life's true gut feeling over a new nut feeling, especially over a piece of pussy that you wasn't killing, and never over a block that you wasn't dealing. Create your own wealth, man. The power worth trillions, and numbers don't lie. So why the fuck we ain't building shit? This ain't no too cool for school. Self-made businessman. This that certified G. CNBC membership, yeah, on everything, that's off the rip, off the string, yeah, on everything, off the string, yeah, straight to the bank, on everything, off the string, yeah, all my niggas captains, all this guy around, on everything, off the string, yeah, all the bad bitches wanna come with me, on everything, off the string, yeah, boys driving straight to the bank.
That joint was fire right there. That joint was fire. That was fire. That was fire.
It's that good music, man. That's that good real music.
Yeah, that joint was hard. That was hard.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
That joint was hard
right there. That joint right there, man.
Yeah, that sounded like that foreign car driving, foreign car whipping.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's
that's just sound.
It's the it's a lot of things that I talked about in that song. You know, that's
definitely. Give me 1 second, champ. Give me 1 second, champ. Give me 1 second.
All right. Go ahead, do your thing.
Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Get up and grind, never be lazy. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Get up and grind, never be lazy. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Get up and grind, never be lazy. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Get up and grind, never be lazy. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Get up and grind, never be lazy. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Get up and grind, never be lazy. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Get up and grind, never be lazy. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Get up and grind, never be lazy. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Struggle, man. Get up and grind, never be lazy.
I'm back, bro. So yeah, man. So that clubhouse shit was a whole soiree, huh?
So you meet good people on Clubhouse, and then you run into those that present certain negative auras or negative features, such as certain things and the content they might try to push or the narrative they might try to push. You know, we was talking about it earlier, how motherfucker change up overnight. So on Clubhouse, you got people on there that they your regular average people in real life. They might work regular average job. Nothing wrong with that. If that's what a person chooses to do, if they like it, I love it, right? But when they on there and they have the opportunity to be around superstars or people that we look up to in society, they'll flip the script on your ass so quick.
Right. I've seen it. You ain't lying.
I'm talking about they will flip and dip on you. And
Word.
it's common. It's a common thing when what, acting like a nigga that ain't never had shit. It's a
Right.
common thing. Like people. Some people haven't experienced these things, so they might do things that they feel is necessary in order to present some sort of likability from that individual or those individuals. You know what I'm saying? And whoever brought them through. So you
Right.
gotta, Clubhouse, you gotta really have tough skin. Pause. You gotta be tough. You know what I'm saying? You can't be,
Right.
you know, you gotta really, cause when you're doing what I'm doing, which is like sticking around so I can slide my little messages in, so I can, spark a motherfucker a little bit as much as I can. It's a beautiful situation. You know what I'm saying? Because right now a lot of us don't have any platforms or any people out here that we look up to as leaders. I'm not saying that I want to be the one to be looked up to as a leader. However, I understand and know what's missing. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't watch TV. I hardly know what's going on with the who's who. Unless you are super heavy or maybe it's somebody that I know of, but I don't know. A lot of stuff come across my palate. However, I don't digest everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't digest
Right.
everything. I don't ingest or digest everything. I'm not eating all this poison out here. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Right.
so
Right.
I really stick to what I know in real life and who I know in real life. That don't mean that I ain't got outside or I don't know the who's who or I can't be a part of a lot of the shit that's going on. Not at all. It's a lot of people that's out here that's doing a lot of different things that we've crossed paths along the way. You know, um, I just
Right.
make a clear, conscious decision to kind of like, if it ain't for me, then it ain't for me. You know what I'm talking about? Because I know who
Right.
I am. I know myself. You know what I mean? I know
Right.
what I don't like. I know if I decided to do some of this shit, I see niggas chucking and jiving to do. I probably wouldn't like myself in the morning. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I wake up and look at myself like, damn, how dare you do that shit just for this, boy? Just for a
So let me
bag
ask you a
of paper.
question.
What's up?
Let me ask you a question. So moving forward,
Yeah.
what is your plans? How you gonna move forward with these social networks that you've been dealing with, currently for 2024? What you gonna do? What's your plans moving
2024,
forward?
2024, the plans is to drop the most content that I've ever dropped. For real, for real.
Okay.
I just got to go ahead and get it shaking. We got a lot of things to do, man. We got a lot of building to do. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of creations to make. So we're gonna start off with the content. You know what I mean? And the content that I'm gonna drop is not gonna be your normal average content. I don't want it to be. I don't want to be. I'm not a messy nigga in real life, so I'm not gonna
Right.
be a messy nigga on this life. You know what I'm saying? In no
Right.
life, we're not being messy around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So cause we gotta heal each other. You know what I'm saying? start being real to each other, you know, all that type of shit there. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, because you know, I know, like in today's age, me saying that looks like something that is not quite potentially, depending on the crowd and the thinker, depending on the troll that's present or whatever the fuck, right?
Right.
But it's not a game out here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no games out here. You know, we playing maximum games with one another's right now, like with one another's lives, livelihoods, lifestyles. It's at maximum levels right now. We gotta kind of, you know, we gotta curb this shit a little bit. We gotta switch it up or something, cause something gotta give, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Something gotta give.
Hey, like you said, we just gotta make that content and build. That's the only way I can see out of the light at the other tunnel. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta just build. That's it. We gotta build. We have to build.
Some light. And it's really the time in the season, man. It's actually necessary. You know what I'm saying? It's actually it's almost prophetic indeed. So, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely something that we're gonna do and continue to keep strive for. You know what I'm saying? Because even the name Hellzkichin has a life before Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? You know, so as far as the Hellzkichin situation and brand, you know, yeah, I started off an artist, but I also produced music. But as far as the biggest brand of my life, I'm a fucking role model. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like,
tell them where to find you at. Name your links and all that. Hell,
yeah, y'all can
name all your links.
Me on Instagram. Yeah, y'all can find me on Instagram at Hellzkichin, spelled like it is right here in my thumbnail. Yes, sir. Hellzkichin. You can find me on TikTok at Hellzkichin. You can find me on Facebook at Hellzkichin. You can find me on Twitter at Hellzkichin. You can find me on Tidal, Apple, iTunes, Amazon, Spotify at Hellzkichin. You can find me on SoundCloud at Hellzkichin. And you can also find me on YouTube at Hellzkichin Fever. So check us out. We outside.
That's right.
In real time. And we got the keys to the city. Salute to you, my brother.
You better believe it to achieve it, Jack. And let me tell you something. Hell will be back. We're going to keep him around, y'all. We're going to build with him. We're going to pick his brain. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to hold him up too long because we've been out working. It's 3:30 in the morning. He's in a whole nother state. It's probably a 2-hour difference, 3-hour difference. But hell, I appreciate you for coming through. I know you're going to be around with me on my platform, shaking the building and shaking the block. So, you know what I'm saying? If y'all like this interview, hit that likes up. If y'all got any comments, leave a comment. I will relay them to him. You know what I'm saying? Follow him on all his platforms that he's on. You know what I'm saying? And any final words you want to say before we get out of here?
Stay dangerous out here. You know what I'm talking about? Stay dangerous out here, stay aware. That's how we stay alive. And it's time to build with each other, y'all. We gotta start building with each other. We can't keep doing the crash out sessions. You feel?
You did.
And other than that,
and that's real talk.
Stay successful, stay prosperous. Indeed.
Hold tight, hell. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. Y'all all. We see y'all in the next one. Hold tight.
Before I do some damage, you won't walk away.
Catch your motherfucker slipping, put that grip up to his dome. Heavy stepping, heavy weapons, nigga, this is how we roll. We don't do no internet, shoot up your whole fucking show. Fuck the front and get the bustin', nigga, this is overdose. Catch your motherfucker slipping, put that grip up to his dome. Heavy stepping, heavy weapons, nigga, this is how we roll. We don't do no internet, shoot up your whole fucking show. Fuck the front and get the bustin', nigga, this is overdose. I ain't had no choice to step up in this shit. The DNA